Hey guys, welcome back to the video. We're back here with part. Is it 5 or is it? Is this part 5 or is it part 4? It's the next part. Okay, it's the next part. I don't remember. Part 4. No, we're. I don't remember. Okay. More than a few. Things have been very quiet. I stay home. I go out. But nothing new or interesting has really happened. I don't hear a lot from Twilight either. I want to message her sometimes, but I'm afraid she's mad at me. Or something like that. I haven't been a lot of help to her, and when I try, well, I just mess it all up, I guess. Maybe it'd be better if she didn't ask for my help. It's not like I know how any of this works. Maybe she shouldn't have injured me and been done. Maybe she should have injured me and been done with it. Then she wouldn't have to get frustrated with me all the time. Girlfriend's gone out today, even with all this rain. I guess he just really hates staying at home. I mean, maybe I'd be out too if I had somewhere to go. As much as I love the cemetery, walking around in muddy shoes is less than ideal. I can handle it for a little while, but not as long as I'd like to stay. There's the library and all too, but I still have books here, and it's not worth getting soaked for. It's not really worth getting soaking wet for. The cemetery. I keep thinking of that dream I had there. I had to have been imagining it, right? There's no way that was really Ed's ghost. Unless it was. It's almost like that book I read. That talked about how ghosts were on a different plane. Is that the kind of plane it was talking about? But if so, how come more people don't see ghosts in their dreams? Maybe they do, but they just don't realize it? If I'm seeing ghosts in my dreams, does that mean that my dreams with my mom and dad mean... I wasn't able to consider that possibility much longer before my phone buzzed with a text message. It was Twyla. No! I don't want more Twyla drama. No. Hey. Hi! It's been a while. Is everything okay? No. Oh? Why not? Because we haven't found fucking shit, that's why. Well, she seemed as usual. Have you been able to find that antifreeze? No. If I've been looking online, I can't find anything similar. My theory still stands. I think I'm right. I have to be right. I'm getting to wonder if it's even antifreeze at all. I'm beginning to wonder if it's even antifreeze at all. How do you mean? I know what we think it is. I know that we think it is, and even if my analysis showed it is the same, I don't know. Something isn't adding up. It's ghost antifreeze! Do you have any idea who it might be, at least? It's a ghost. I do, actually. But I still don't have enough evidence to go off and prove that was him. Him? She's still at Reginald. Reginald didn't do it. Reginald Cha-Cha. Wait, really? I know you said he was a suspect earlier, but I don't know. He always seemed pretty nice whenever I talked to him. Of course he does. If you were a killer, would you act outwardly suspicious? He's probably only nice so that you don't suspect him of anything wrong. Doing anything wrong. Still, what gives you the idea that it's him? Do you remember what Reginald mentioned? I worked in the library back at the cemetery. Remember when Reginald mentioned I worked at the library back at the cemetery? I think I recall him mentioning that, but it's true. I did work at the library for a little while. Well, I remember he would always try to hide or cover the books he was reading. As if he never wanted anyone to know. But once, I was able to catch a glimpse of one of the books before he put it back on one of the shelves. It was about poisons. I didn't think too much of it at the time. It was a while ago, before this all started. But it stuck out to me, especially considered he was always so secretive about what he read. It seems very relevant now, doesn't it? You think he's been referencing that book? That he's poisoning people? It's a high possibility. At the very least, it's the only lead I have right now. Which brings me to believe it's him. I never trusted that man. The only thing I have no other proof. And I don't think I can get closer to him without appearing suspicious myself. No! Don't you dare pull me into this! I don't want to do this. What if it isn't him, though? What if it isn't him, though? What if we spend so much time on Reginald that the real butcher gets away? I doubt it. I know a lot of people in this town. And no one has ever stuck out to me more suspicious than Reginald Cha-Cha. I think if we're going to set our sights on any suspect, it should be him. She seems so certain of it, and she's giving me no real reason to suspect it. Yeah, please don't. Besides, he's so friendly and sociable. He's been so nice to me ever since we've met. I don't want to think... I don't want to... I don't want to think he would do something like that. Well then, try, if you're so certain it's him, why don't we contact the police? Okay. Why don't you contact the police? I'm sure if they look into it, they'll find something. The police are a bunch of fucking idiots and full of scummy fucking people. We've been over this. Even if that wasn't the case, I don't want to be involved in any investigation of theirs. Can't you send them an anonymous report or something? Do you really think any of those reports actually stay anonymous? Do you realize how easy it is to get information, Mary? Even just texting over this phone with you makes me concerned. If anyone sees these texts and knows what we're doing, it could be a lot of trouble. That's why I want to get this over with as quick as possible. And the quickest way to do that is to decide on who's responsible and then out them. Just like that? Is she so certain it's him? She's willing to accuse him just on a whim? If we can prove that Reginald has been purchasing a large amounts of antifreeze, then at least maybe we'll have a bit of evidence to go by. And you'll turn that over to the authorities? Because, I mean, they'll have to get involved at one point, right? Eventually. But that's for me to worry about. I just need to get more clear indicator pointing towards him. And I'll be all set. It's just frustrating knowing the proof I'm looking for is so close and yet so out of reach. Hey, this is gonna sound really weird, but I have an idea that might help, actually. Fuck! No! No! Really? Yeah! It's like, maybe, okay, if you can, I want to collect a list of everyone you think might have been killed by the butcher, and bring it to the cemetery tomorrow. Are we gonna go into the people's, are we gonna go into the the world of the dead? I don't know if it'll work, but if it helps even a little bit, it's worth a shot, I think. Mary, what the ever-loving fuck are you talking about? It's hard to explain, but trust me, I think I can make it work. Whatever you're planning sounds stupid. You haven't even heard anything! I just told you, give me a list of people, we're going to the cemetery. For all you know, we could be digging up bodies. But fine. I'll be there tomorrow morning, but I have a meeting in the afternoon. So it better be quick. And it better be helpful. If everything goes well, I'm hoping it will. If everything goes how I'm hoping it will, then it should be. You can't see it, but I'm sighing. Very well. See you tomorrow. Yes, you too. You're so annoying. If this ghost thing is real, then I should be able to talk to one of them, right? Ed's dream proves stuff in the real world for me, so maybe that'll be the same here. And since they were there, they can explain what happened. That'd prove it, right? Well, no! You have no evidence that you've got this witness statement. From a dead person, no one's gonna believe you, sweetie. Twyla met me at the cemetery like we agreed. She was tapping her foot impatiently in front of the gate. Took you long enough to get here. My best friend's on a schedule. I'm sorry. She had the list in hand like we agreed. Walking into the cemetery, we looked for the people that were on the list. People who died shortly around the time rumors of the killer came around. After a bit of walking, we managed to find two people on the list, right next to each other. Is it a couple? Alright, so we found them. Now what? Are you going to tell me what your idea was already? Oh, right. So, I remember when you saw me and Reginald in the cemetery together? Yeah? Well, that's because you found me asleep on one of the graves. Wow. Just when I thought you couldn't try any harder to be off. Huh? Continue. Oh, so when I was asleep, that's when I talked to Ed. That's how I knew about the antifreeze, remember? So maybe if I sleep on one of the graves like I did with Ed, maybe I'll talk to them. And then I can then they can tell me what happened. Oh, for the love of. Come on, at least let me try. Even if it's just a weird premonition or something. Maybe it'll offer some insight. You dragged me out here? For this? I'm trying to take this seriously, Mary. I don't have time for stupid fucking shit like this. I am being serious. Please, at least give me a chance. Fine. You've 30 minutes. You choose one of them. I'm waking you up when it's over. Okay, I can do that. Darla wants me to pick one person to talk to. I guess I could always talk to the other when she's gone, but I need the person I choose to be the one that convinces her that I'm not just playing around. There's a boy and a girl here. I don't know the circumstances of their death, so I guess I'll just go with my gut instinct. Who should I go with? This is a weird decision. I don't care. I laid atop the grave and gently shut my eyes. It felt weird doing it on purpose this time. But I was prepared. I had made sure I woke up a little extra early this morning, so I'd be able to fall asleep no problem. Here we go. It happened. Just like it did last time. I woke up in an unfamiliar place, but taking a close at work. Look, this place seemed more familiar than I thought. Where are we? I recognized this place. There was a road below my feet, and buildings surrounding me. Looking up, I could see a stop sign next to me. Black Oak Street. I know this street. It's a little way. It's a little out of the way from where I usually go, but I've been there a few times before. My shoes are wet. I looked down. There was water running past my feet, and a trail leading down the road. It was a little foggy, but I could see a bright light shining from behind the mist. I made my way over. I nearly startled myself when I realized there was someone else with me. Who are you? I'd found the source of the water. Ooh, animation! Oh, look at... This is so pretty. Okay. A terribly busted fire hydrant was bursting it. Sitting on top of it was a boy I'd never met before. It looked like he was taller than me, but he also looked like a high schooler. He looks like he died in a car accident. I picked the wrong person! No! I picked the wrong person. This guy died in a car accident, didn't he? Despite his body dripping with blood, the steering wheel around his neck, he seemed bored more than anything else. There's a busted traffic light that fell over next to its source. I could see an ambulance and some police cars and some sirens. I guess it was a car accident. Hello? Diesel? Huh. I was wondering when you'd speak. I was wondering when you'd speak up. I wasn't sure which one of us was supposed to talk first. You're bleeding quite a lot. Are you okay? Well, I am now. Truth be told, I haven't been here in a while. Was kind of wondering when I was sent back here. Was kind of wondering why I got sent back here. But then you showed up, so I guess that partially answers some of it. I mean, I don't exactly know what's happening, but you don't quite look like you belong here, so. I gotta say though, despite that, your presence feels kind of warm. Familiar, maybe? Did you go to my school? I don't think so. I'm sorry. I hope I don't seem pushy. But I don't have a lot of time here. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions? Alright, shoot. How did this happen? Oh, like all this? I got hit by another car. Another car? Yeah, like, I was in my own car, right? I was driving to school, rainy morning as usual, right? And I hit a stoplight, so I stopped on my brakes, or at least, well, I thought I did. Next thing I know, I'm getting crashed into a car from the side. Bangs me into the pole, and then next thing I know, I'm here. Oh my. I'm so sorry. It's not like it's your fault. And being here freaked me out really bad at first, but I don't know. I guess I'm fine now. Still sucks though. Like, I was so close to graduation, you know. It was my last year. It was my last year this year. Assuming it's still this year over there. Where are all the living people here? Where all the living people are? Do you have any idea why that might have happened to you? What, the crash? I told you it was because of my brakes. You said you thought you'd pressed them? Well, yeah, I thought so. But maybe I was out of it or something? Maybe I hit the wrong pedal? Or maybe somebody cut your brakes from beyond the grave! And then I don't know. I'm sorry, but do you think someone might have done it on purpose? What? My friend and I are investigating potential murders. Do you think that what happened to you was planned? Well, I hope not. I can't think of any reason why someone would want to do this to me. Well, maybe one. Oh? But if that's really the case, I don't want to talk about it. What did you do? I see. Would it be okay if I looked at your car? Just to see? I guess. I'm sorry. It's okay. I scurried past him, and the car is blocking my way, making my way over to the car that was clearly hit. It was definitely busted pretty bad. Other than the missing steering wheel, the inside of the car seemed fine. I looked under the car just in case. Something was dripping. The brake fluid. Yeah. It was hard to see what it was. No! Twyla, you always ruin everything. I officially hate you. Officially despise you. You deserve to die. Please, whoever the butcher is, kill her. Kill her because she's ruining everything and she sucks. She was clearly running low on patience. Well, did you find anything? Or did you just waste my time? I'm sorry, I'm still a little drowsy. Well, snap out of it. Tell me what you learned. He was in a car crash. He was on his way to school and his brakes weren't working. So he was accidentally past the stoplight and the car crashed into him. That's how he died. You didn't know him prior? No, not at all. I don't remember hearing of a crash near Black Oak, but you said his brakes weren't working. That's what he told me. His brakes were cut! Actually, I went to check his car and I saw something dripping underneath. Really? How'd it look? I don't know, it was kind of dark. I guess it looked like some kind of oil. I see. Did I help? Actually, yeah. Finally! Now let me do the other girl. The girl. So that I can solve some crimes. You did. What? I did. I did. I recently heard from Inside Scoop that they, from an inside source, that they discovered that brakes were cut shortly after the incident. So, I just proved that I'm actually psychic, or whatever I don't even know what this is, able to commune with the dead? Really? I never heard that. Of course you didn't. Because they don't want you to know. Who doesn't? I have to get going, Mary. But I have to say, I don't really know how you did it, but this ability of yours seems like it'll be useful to me. Why? Why all I am to you is a tool? This is very toxic. I just wanted to... I can't believe I ever wanted to date you. Can you just go away and let me do things? I'll be back to you on this. I'll get back to you on this later. Alright. Twyla left to go to her meeting, leaving me stranded there. I wasn't sure what I was going to do after the day, but I'm glad I finally was able to do something. I have a question. So both the times that we've gone in there, someone has woken us up to get us out. Can we get out without somebody waking us up? Or would be trapped in there forever? Would we eventually die? I actually felt pretty good about leaving the cemetery. Leaving the cemetery. That is until I walked past the gate. And I saw him waiting for me. Groven? Oh no, he gonna be mad at me! He gonna be mad at me! He gonna be so mad at me! Oh! Mary, what the fuck was that? This is not his voice. Huh? You were talking to Twyla in there. I saw you. Didn't I tell you to keep your distance from her? I've been trying! She won't leave me alone! I don't have a choice. I'm sorry. Listen, I know you don't have any friends, Mars, but being all alone is better than hanging out with her. What do you have against her? I mean, everything. She's a pretty bad person. Besides, aren't we friends? I wouldn't call us friends. You leave me home all the time. You don't really hang out with me! You went up with your partner! I don't know. Something happened. I don't know where you've been all the time. You just leave. You'd rather hang out with that bitch than me? Hey, wait a minute. You've been having this attitude with me lately. Like, what's wrong with you? You've been leaving the house before I even wake up. And don't even message me all day. Sir! It's not like you're missing me either, princess. Whatever. Just stay away from her, okay? I can't do that! Oh! And away from me. Oh no! Why did you have to be so mean to me? Groven stormed off after that. I felt so conflicted. Groven never used to get mad at me like that. What did Twyla do to him? I know Groven doesn't like her for whatever reason, but I know Twyla isn't a bad person. She's been bullying you. She may do some devious things, but I know she's doing them for good reasons. You are being manipulated. Why is she so bent over thinking that Twyla's a good person when Twyla's been nothing but manipulate her into thinking this? She's in a toxic relationship with this woman. Twyla, leave her alone. Run away. She has to care about people putting her life on the line to try and stop the potential killer. Well, yes, but she's not stopping anybody. She's not putting her life on the line. She's putting yours on the line. She may not be the nicest in personality, but she's got a good heart. No, she's not. Right? No. Wrong. The rest of my day after that wasn't interesting. But Kroven didn't talk to me the rest of the night when I got home. Maybe that was for the best. Besides, I could always rely on someone else to talk to me at night. No! And he just stomped away. I see. Are you venting to him? You're venting to this random man. We don't even know if it's a man. I still think it's a magic creature. Why are you venting to this random person you don't know? Actually, this is kind of the concept of online friends. But he's not an online friend. He's told you that he has your parent and is trying to kill you. I'm sorry you were faced with that. It's whatever, I guess. He's always in a bad mood lately, so I try to take it in. So I try not to take it too personally. Do not. I don't. Just wondering, but if you were in my shoes, do you think I should trust him on it? I can't answer that for you. They're your friends, not mine. How do you feel towards them? Okay, so she's listening to Twyla about Reginald, but not to her cousin about Twyla. Like, what does she have against Reginald, and what does he have against Twyla? I want to know what happened. I want to believe Kroven is just trying to protect me, because Twyla is not a good person. Well, the boy I'm friends with, I know he's just been going through a lot recently. I don't know what problem he had. I don't know what problem he had with that girl, but I can understand why someone wouldn't like her. I don't like her! And I can see why he might not want me to hang out with her. Because she's evil! I think I have to keep helping her, though. I promised I would, after all. I would like Kroven to confront Twyla on this. And I want to see what happens. And it's for a good reason. But I'll try to be more patient with him. And maybe try to ensure him that I trust his judgment too. I think that's very fair of you. I hope everything works out between you and your friends. She never mentioned Reginald. He doesn't matter anymore. He's been shelved. Goodbye, Reginald. You're only mentioned in passing. You don't exist anymore. Thanks, I guess. I think. I have a feeling that all three of them are going to have to help us. Oh! I have a feeling that all three of them are going to have to help us to defeat the thing. Or we're going to die. One of the two. Good night, Mary. Dream time, dream time, dream time. I had a pretty decent sleep despite everything that was bugging me. Before I even got out of bed, my phone started buzzing with text messages. No dream! It was Twyla. Mary, are you there? I need you for something. If I'm thinking correctly, you'd be able to help me with this very well. I'm not sure what I should do. Say no! I want to help Twyla, but Kroven was really mad yesterday when to see me with her. If I don't help, she might be missing out on evidence because of me. But if I go with her, Kroven, and finds out we're together, it could result in him feeling even worse. Just stay away from her! We should go into the woods. Look for your parents. I don't want him to be upset with me again. But I don't want Twyla to get upset with me either. What should I do? Decline. I have a choice this time! Yay! I can actually refuse. I hate you. What? I'm really sorry, Twyla, but I can't make it today. I know this is important, but someone's been getting jealous. Don't phrase it like that. I've been spending my time. Don't tell her that either. But you can handle it without me, right? It's not like I've been much help anyways. Are you fucking serious right now? If she convinces us to go, I'm gonna cry. Who the fuck even is it? I'm sorry, I'd rather not say. Fucking seriously? Fine. I'll let you off this time, even with that weak-ass excuse. It's the truth! But don't let this happen again. I was able to get Twyla off me for today. Though if she catches me outside today, she'll know something is up. Okay, we're staying inside, so I guess I'll stay home for today. I walked downstairs thinking that I'd have what I have for breakfast. I walked downstairs thinking about what I'd have for breakfast now that I didn't have to rush anywhere. But when I reached the bottom, I was surprised to see. Hi! Kroven was still home. How early is it? Oh, you're still here? Oh, is he not talking to me? Do you want me to make breakfast? I can make French toast if you like. Hey. I just wanted to say sorry, Mars. I wouldn't have flipped out at you. I shouldn't have flipped out at you like that yesterday. It's just, she makes me so mad. Hey, Kroven? Can you tell me? Please! Tell me why you hate her so much. Can we talk about Twyla? Can we not? Please, Kroven. I want to know why you hate her so much. Enough to yell at me for. Listen, it's really none of your business. Is she your ex or something petty like that? Because I swear to God, if this is all about her just being your ex, I hate you. It's not important. It's not important why I hate her. You just need to know that I do. It is my business, especially since you don't even want me around her. I didn't even know you two knew each other. Is she like an ex of yours? Don't even imply that. Thank God they're not babe. You really think I'd go out with a bitch like that? I would? I'm kidding. Sorry, I didn't mean to make an assumption, but, like... Besides, I don't think that asshole even has a single loving cell in that cold husk of a body. No, she doesn't. Especially since... Never mind. Did you have a crush on her? Can we please not talk about this? Did she turn you down for prom or something? You're just gonna piss me off more. And if I'm honest, I'm getting kind of sick of having to apologize all the damn time. Well, it's your fault. Well, if we're both gonna be home together, then can we just not make a conversation about her? Come on, I'll do literally anything else. We should... I don't know. We could watch a movie or... Fuck, I don't know. Play some board games or something. Wait, you're staying home today? Well, yeah. I mean, lots of our time together now is me getting mad at you. I wonder how mad he would have gotten if I had left for Twilight! And I thought that was pretty unfair. It's not like I want to yell at you or anything. So, I don't know. I'd rather do something fun. I'd like to do something fun too. Can we play Can we play a board game like you said? I haven't played one in a really long time. I miss it. Sure, whatever. Sure, whatever you want. Yeah, sure, whatever you want to do. Yay! Aw, I heard they went upstairs to the little storage closets we had in the cabin. I want to get murdered. I wasn't even sure we had any board games here, but I was so excited I had to check. And I found a shelf full. I had my favorite game when I was a kid. What game? I remember playing this when I was younger, even though I haven't played it since. I'm sure Corbin hasn't either. It makes me wonder if Aunt and Uncle kept it because they knew how much I liked it. Aww. That's probably silly to think. Either way, I hurried it back out of the closet so we could begin playing. It's Candyland! It's Candyland! It's a knockoff Candyland! So if the Strawberry Shortcake Mayor is here, then I'm here. Mary, are you trying to strategize this? I don't think you... No, I can do this. No, I can do this. What are you doing? You just need to pick a card off the deck. This is just Candyland. Shh, you're gonna make me lose concentration. Right. It usually tends to beat me in games, even if they're just based on pure luck. Well, this is based on pure luck. It's Candyland. But I definitely couldn't let him beat me this time. I just need to pick the right card. That's not how it works, Speedy. So you're gonna pick a card or what? I told you to shush! If you're not gonna pick a card, I'm just gonna pick one up for you. Hey, no, I'll go. Wait. That might actually be a smart idea. I always lose games, but Croven has a pretty good luck. If he picks a card for me, I may win after all. That's not how it works! But what if it still counts for my luck? What if my luck knows I'm asking Croven to choose and then has him pick a bad card for me? That's not how it works! Technically, it's because it's technically still my turn, and if I am asking him to draw the card, actually, I just want to see what happens. You choose. Me? Yeah, draw a card for me. I never win, and maybe I'll win if you do it. You know, it's the same card regardless if I draw it or you do it, right? Just do it! Please? Alright. I watched Croven pick up a card. Anticipate. Is it actually gonna work? It's a bad card? No way! Is it good? Oh no, you failed! Ha 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 ha! Wait, what if it actually changed if I had picked the card and trusted myself? I don't know. He gave me a smirk as I took my palm back and then moved it back all the way back to what it might as well have been this. And then he drew his own card. I win! What? No way! Let me see. true. He got a blue on it. And there was no blue space between him and the finish line. And the finish line is rainbow colored. Even when you draw it for me, I still... Hey, don't blame me. Blame the cards. But it doesn't... But it honestly doesn't matter if I win or lose. I was just happy to spend time with him. Even he said that he had a fun night playing. So he took out another board game. And another, and when we got bored of that, we started watching movies together. He eventually seemed tired of it and just scrolled through his phone while the movie played. But I was happy like this. It was just like how things used to be, when we would hang out together. I wish it could always be like this. Of course, we eventually had dinner and retired to our rooms. But he seemed so much happier than usual. Or rather, he seemed the way he did before he lost them. Ah! That made me happy. I mean, his parents are dead. Hey, are you there? It's late. I wasn't sure if you were gonna be able... I wasn't sure... I wasn't sure you were still gonna message tonight. I had just had a busy day. Understandable. As did I. For some reason, I had the feeling your days were busy in a different way. That's probably true. He's busy murdering people! Please tell me Twyla's dead. Twyla should be dead. We should wake up tomorrow. Twyla's dead. Twyla's dead. Please. Or Reginald. That might actually be a good plot twist. So, like, Twyla would be so upset because he's dead. That's not... He was here first episode. So, Twyla or Reginald should be dead when I wake up. Please. Kill them! It's probably true. You must be tired then. After such a busy day. I guess so. Well, I won't keep you up any longer than I have to. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters. Hoping to see you soon. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. Good night, Mary. Good night. Thank you. Oh! 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 Alright, okay. We're gonna go and we're gonna not do any more today. It's been an hour, I think, has it? Almost an hour, so yeah. So we are going to not finish this. We're gonna see if we can finish this. I don't know how long this game is gonna be, but we'll see what happens. And I'm pretty sure some anticipating stuff might happen in the next episode. So stay tuned to that. For that, links in the description, links in the iCard to other videos, links on screen a little bit to other videos. And if you press this button right here, I think it's it should be right there. No, it's over here. It'll be over here. Pick that button and you subscribe to my channel. You should like the video too. You should go to my other channels, which are also linked in the description, and check out those videos. And then you should check out the other two links, which is my book, which you can buy for yourself to be cool and very cool, and it made me very happy person. And then you can also go and read my comic, which would also be very cool, and you would be a very cool person, and then it would also make me happy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys whenever I post next. Goodbye!